Okay, I am now to show you how to use AutoCAD for architectural and structural drawing. So this is a beginning tutorial on AutoCAD usage. So as you see, the window of AutoCAD is the same to other civil engineering softwares generally. So at the top of the window there is a name of the AutoCAD including this version, and if you save your drawing, then there will be a drawing saved name of the drawing. And the next line, there are a number of menus. So this is named as a menu bar. You can find as file, edit, view, insert, format, tools, and so on, including help. Then this part is shortcut of some of the commands that can be accessed using the menu bar. So there are shortcuts, some important and frequent shortcuts that can be accessed from the menu bar. And in the left and right part tilted vertically, you can find shortcuts of the menu bar, specifically in the left part that's of the drawing menu bar lists are shown here. In the right part, the modify menu bar list is shown. May not be the whole detail, but most frequent used are displayed here. Okay, if you click at any of this menu bar, you can find a number of things here. For example, under formatting, you can find layer, tools, color, line type, line weight, scale, textile, dimension, and so on and so on. If you go to drawing, line ray, construction line, polyline, so on and so on, arc here. If you go to dimensions, you can find this linear, aligned arc, and so on and so on. If you go to modify, you can find the properties, match property, object, clip, erase, and so on and so on. So there are a number of commands that can be used by clicking on any of the menu bar. Now, based on your project work, you can modify shortcuts that should be displayed here. That is, you can simply right click on this toolbar. Okay, this toolbar, that is, if I right click here at any of the shortcut, if I right click, so I can click at any of these lists. So by checking it, it will be appearing on the display. If I am unchecking, it will disappear from this. For example, here I am looking at layout, so I can click at layout. So by clicking layout, this is displayed, so I can left click and drag it. So I think this is included here. So you can drag me seems somewhat busy. You can drag in such a way and rearrange its alignment. Or if you are not interested, you can right click and uncheck layout, so it will disappear like this. Okay, now in order to start, I think it's better to stick to the drawing commands. For example, here I have line and construction line, I have polygon, I have arc, circle. We can just start from this command, drawing commands. So in order to draw any line, so I can use line. In order to draw a line of infinity length, that's usually I can use construction line. If I'm interested to draw arc, so I can use arc by different order procedure. I can draw also circle and so on, so on. when you go to modify, you can erase, you can move from place to place, you can rotate, you can stretch, you can trim, you can extend. These are very important commands of modify menu bar, which are usually used during our work. So for the time being, let me try to show you how to start drawing on this AutoCAD window. So the first thing is that setting units. In order to set units, go to the format menu bar and then you will find units. So under format you will find units. So click at units. Here you can make some adjustments. For example, here is decimal. You can adjust this precision by either 2 digits, 0 digit, 1 digit, and so on and so on. For time being, I'm selecting 2 digits. And here you can select the units in SI units or other unit or American units. Now for the time being, let me select centimeters. That is as it is. So I can say OK. Now I want to draw floor plan of a given building, for example, simply. So let me use construction line. So I can access construction line by going to draw, and then this is construction line, or simply I can go to the shortcut. Okay, this is construction line. I simply click it, that is left click. So I can click here, and then I can use function keys. For example, F8 function key is used to change orthogonal or vertical or horizontal line into inclined line, or vice versa. For the time being, as you see, this line is moving here and there, so I can, if I want to make it straight, so let me press F8. So it can be either vertical or horizontal line, other than if I am intended on drawing a line different to vertical or horizontal, I have to press again F8 and then get this freedom. So let me press F8 again, so I can click, it's clicked somewhere here, so I can click anywhere, so I am having this straight line. Again to the bottom of this drawing window, let me click here and any point here. So I'm getting this vertical line and this vertical line. Starting from these two vertical and horizontal lines, I can go for our drawing. For example, along the x-axis I have 3 bay with different lengths. So what I have to do is that I can offset, that is, I can copy, I can have a copy of this line vertically, arrange this vertically, arranged along the horizontal line. So that is offset. This is offset, or you can get it from modify menu bar, that is, this is the offset. So go to offset, so left click, and how much is the distance I want from this to this. If it is, for example, 500 centimeter at the unit is set in centimeter, that is 5 meters. So let me say 500 centimeter and click. So let me click the line that I want to offset. If this is the line I want to offset, so I click it here, then here it comes. So this distance is 5 meters. Now if I want to repeat, so I can click from this next line and then go forward. So click the line you want to offset, then click at direction. I'm not measuring 5 meters from this to this. Anywhere you can click here or you can click here, so it will appear, but I'm giving the side. Even if I am interested to offset this horizontal line with 5 meters distance or 500 centimeters still, without using any new order, by using this order I can do so. Like this. Now let me say undo, and then let me offset 5 meters 1 times, and let me offset 4 meters or 400 centimeter one times, and then finally let me offset 300 centimeter one times. Then along the x-axis let me have 2 bay, that is 5 meter and 6 meter, let me say 6 meter. So offset 500 centimeter, that's 5 meter, and then 6 meter is to mean 600 centimeter. So in such a manner I'm able to get this region. Now let me have a wall, boundary wall of 20 centimeter thickness. So I can type 20 centimeter, that is, I can draw still using offset, then how much? It is 20 centimeter, so 20 enter. So I am going to draw boundary of this building, this structure. So let me assume its shape is like this, so let me follow this boundary. So offset 10 centimeter outside and 10 centimeter inside, so by using this as a center line. So let me make it the offset instead of 20, 10. So look at here, for example, here I have boundary line, but this is center line, so 10 inward, and I am zooming in it, and 10 outward like this. This is also 10 inward, and then 10 outward. The same thing here, 10 inward, outward, and 10 inward. Now I say that the shape is along this one, so let me offset also this one, inward and outward. The same is true for this one. And this one. I think it's complete now. So what shall I do is now I think I try to develop the boundary. So let me remove this one, that is, let me use trim. You have to order a trim, click, normal click, then right click, then you have to, when you are in need of trimming, for example, if I want to remove these segments, I have to click here and it will be removed starting from the first intersecting line. If I am clicking here, this part will not be removed, but this line will be cut between two lines intersecting the line that I am clicking. So here, if I click, it will be removed itself. So in such a way I can select this the whole, and then like this, because I have already ordered trim order like this. I can use like this, so I am left with this. But I have intersection here, so if I want to remove this intersection, for example here, I can click it here and click it here. So this is already, it needs a matter of deleting, not trimming. Here, if I want to leave this square region, so let me remove the interior part. So if you are interested in removing this interior part also, you can do like this. Okay, I have to say it under here. Here, I have to trim this one. Here it is intermediate, so it should be trimmed along two directions. So this is all about trimming. So the rest part I can select, simple selection. You can select either individual or group, and then click at the delete button. Here it is not trimmed, So trim, right click, so come here and then remove this ridge. So you can click on the object or can do what I am doing. Here this line segments are not required, so you can remove like this line segment. You can remove these two line segments. Okay, so in such a way I can draw the, okay, actually I will requiring to have this shape, so let me remove this ridge because I don't want this one. So I have to say trim, right click, so what happens, this one, the continuing lines are removed, but this is discontinuous, so I can select and say delete. So this is all about the shape that I want. So if I want to have the center line different color, I can change color of the line. For example, this one, I selected it, so its color can be changed here. For example, if I want green, this is what I want. Now once I have this green, if I want to have all the central lines to be green, so I can use this match properties. That is, you can get here under modify menu bar. So I can click match property first, then click the color that I want or the line type I want, then click on the rest lines that I want to have uniform color, like this. I want central lines to have such color, so you can do like this. So this is arranged in this way. Now if I want to insert column on this region, I think because they have the same size, so I can select rectangle, this is, or you can go to draw menu bar and then find rectangle. Here it is. So I can use shortcut rectangle. So give opposite corners, click here and then click on the next opposite corner. Okay, let me change this color first. Select, then change its color, let it be red. Okay, what about its line weight? Let me increase its line weight, sorry. So 0.3 for example. Line weight is changed, but it's not visible. So in order to make line weight visible, you can look at this, and the LWT line weight is not on, so you click it and it will be on here. You see, line weight. So if I want this to be copied to all the regions where column is expected, so I can copy it. Then here is copy order, or you can go there to modify menu bar, so copy is here. So what you have to do is that copy. This copy is very interesting actually. Copy, you can wisely copy it. So select the object to be copied, then right click, so select a reference point from where it is going to be copied, such that when you are referring, you should easily dump it there where you want. So let me select this corner. I think it's better to take this corner. So let me go to this part. So if I click at this corner, it will match perfectly here because it's having the same size. What about here? I cannot move. Why? Because this is using only vertical and horizontal straight lines. So I have to click on function key F8 so that I can use different inclination angle. So click at this region, click at this intersection. The intersection highlighted is just guiding you where to click. So click like this. Now I think it's becoming better, as you see. So this might be taken as one of the architectural rough drawing. So if you are interested to insert curves, simply you can order curve arc, that is arc is here. You can exactly measure and insert curve as you want, but for the time being you can select 2 points and then based on the angle or triangle, you can put it like this, or specify start point of the arc, and then it says the order. You can see specify second point of the arc, then specify end point. Let this be end point. So I can trim this one, right click, starting from this, and then avoid this by selecting and saying clicking at delete. Can increase the light weight of this one. So by such mechanism you can draw, you can start drawing. So my dear followers, for the time being I am showing you how to start drawing on AutoCAD. So for the next time I will show you more on how to draw AutoCAD, both architectural and structural drawing. Thank you very much. Please don't miss to subscribe on my YouTube channel. Thank you.